Guys, welcome to video number 1 in this stretching series that we're going to be doing for you guys. First thing we're going to be doing in this one, guys, is going to be focusing on the hips, groin and a little bit of upper body work through the shoulders today. Okay, I'll explain how the stretching works, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get down into a seated straddle position. You're going to sit down on your bum, legs open as wide as you can, and you're just going to lean forward and try and feel that stretch through the hamstrings, the back of the leg, through the mid-back as well. You can start in the position like I'm doing here, just midway down the shin. If you can't get that far, by your knees is fine. And you're just going to keep reaching for your toes. If you find that easy and you can't get a stretch through there, then you can put your forearms down on the floor and really get the lower back bent right through and over with that one. So the passive stretching that we're doing here, guys, is not looking to pull you into any crazy positions and keep you there and basically really give you that immediate kind of hot fix. It's getting you into positions and allowing you to relax further and further into them. And I've found personally that doing this daily has really helped my mobility overall, as it's something that I have struggled with in the past. So we're going to come out of that seated straddle position, guys, and then we're going to go into the Sphinx pose. So you're going to be laid down on your tummy, hips stay down on the floor, and you're going to press your arms out, chest and shoulders as high up to the ceiling as you can. You can do it on your forearms like that if you have a tight lower back or you struggle through the core. However, if you are able to, once you press all the way up. As we go through these stretches, guys, the whole time we're looking for is for you to breathe slowly as you exhale on every rep. I want you to try and ease a little further into the stretch. Not looking to have anyone push you into a position or something that's going to pull you into a position you're not comfortable with, and if you were to relax you'd come straight out of it. This is all you. Right, let's come out of the Sphinx position. We're going to go into the extended puppy. So this is what we're looking at from the side. His hands at shoulder width, directly above the head. Arms out straight. You want to push your head down to the floor, in between your shoulders as far as you can. Just like that. Good stuff. Really good for the upper back, through the chest and definitely through the shoulders on this one. If you find it uncomfortable, you can move your hands out a little wider like I'm doing there. However, if you can get them at shoulder height, that's perfect. Anyone who has a history of a lot of upper body work, who has played a lot of contact sports that involve the upper body, rugby, martial arts, this would be a great one for you. Good work, guys. Right, now we're going to go into a thread the needle pose. So starting with your right arm, you're going to push your arm through as far under the body as you possibly can. Out to the other side. Back of the hand flat on the floor. You're just rotating the body through. Those of you who are a bit more mobile than me will be able to keep the shoulders square and just pass the arm through. If you're a little tight through the mid-back, you have to turn the whole body to press through. Now we're going to move over to the left hand side. Again, palm towards the ceiling, other arm out straight in front of you. Just going to thread the needle through, just keep reaching the whole time. no point in any of these stretches should you feel pain at all. If you feel pain in any movement, ease out of the stretch into a pain-free zone. The idea here is to relax and let the body gently fall into a position, not be forced into it. Great work, guys. We're going to come out of the thread the needle pose now. We're going to go into the inverted cross. So, lay down on your stomach with your right hand out at shoulder height behind you. Keeping it at shoulder height, arm completely flat on the floor. You are then going to try to bring your left leg as far behind you as possible, as if you were trying to get it to touch your hand. As far as you can. So we lay down flat, bring that leg over, arm out shoulder height. Okay, don't let it fall down behind you or go up above your head, out to the side. You can use your other arm just to rest your head on in this position. If you can't get your leg all the way over like that, that's fine. Just turn the body out and feel that stretch through the chest, through the shoulders. Okay, great stuff, guys. We're going to move on to the other side. So left arm out behind you, right leg comes round and tries to touch the hand up there. Again, use your other arm to rest your head on. And breathe slowly and try and relax into this stretch as much as you can. Turn the muscles off where you feel the stretching occur. Okay, let those relax so you'll get further and further into the stretch each time you do this. This one a little longer. Right, guys, and the next thing I want you to do is just have 1 minute to yourself. Okay, just lie down flat on your stomach, or you can just sit down cross-legged and just give yourself a minute and just let the muscles that you've already stretched today just ease out a little. Okay, think about what you've just done. Think about the feeling that you've got through the hips and the hamstrings now in particular. That's the feeling we want you to be in as often as possible. You can do this at home. You can do this while you're waiting for food to cook in front of the television. You don't need any equipment. It's all body weight. Just take this minute just to chill out. Right, guys, we're going to come up, and now the next position we're going to go into is the frog position. So you're going to be on all fours, feet directly behind the knees, onto your forearms, and then you're looking to try and sit your hips back as far behind you as you can. You'll feel this through the groin, through the glutes a little bit as well. So always looking to set your weight back as far as you can, but if you do need to ease out of it, this is one that I find quite difficult. So you can just ease out and just oscillate forward, and then when you try to rock back into the position, just see if you can sink a little lower than you did last time. If you do find this one difficult, you can make it a little easier by bringing your feet together, so you form like a diamond shape behind you. But if you can get your feet flat behind you and directly behind the knees, that's great. again guys, should not be feeling pain in any of these movements at any point. Stretching is fine, and you'll know when you get there whether you're in the right position or not. But no pain at all. Stuff guys, it's a long stretch. Always looking to sit further and further back. Right, great work guys. We're going to come out of the frog now. Now we're going to go into the sumo squat position. I'm just going to sit at the bottom of a bodyweight squat. You can use a kettlebell or a counterbalance like I'm doing here. You want your forearms on the inside of your elbows, on the inside of your knees, sorry. Constantly trying to push outwards the whole time. Always pushing the knees out, out, out. Get that real good stretch through the groin. Okay, so if you are someone who struggles being comfortable in the bottom of a squat, again you can use a counterbalance like I'm doing here. I'm just holding on to the way out in front of me so I don't rock backwards. You can use the sofa, you can hold on to a bedpost. You can do this at home guys. You can do this daily as well. I highly recommend trying to get something like this in daily. It's about 10 to 15 minutes these stretching routines will be, and you're going to feel much better for it doing it on a daily basis. This is how athletes look after themselves. This is something they do on a daily basis. This is why they're able to train daily, sometimes twice daily. So they're doing the aftercare and they're doing the prehab before they get stuck into the exercise itself. Always driving the knees out guys, knees out, knees out. Rock side to side if you want, like I'm doing here. Just put a little extra stretch onto each side of the hip and just ease in and out of the stretch. You should be able to hold a conversation all the way through these stretches. That's the intensity we're looking for, okay? You might be a little warm, a little out of breath. Shouldn't be hard, shouldn't be super taxing. So we're going to come out of the sumo squat position guys. We're back into our last position guys. Okay, it's the one that we started with, the seated straddle. Legs out wide apart, sat on your bum on the floor, and you'll be amazed at how much further you can get into this stretch having done all the other movements beforehand compared to your first round. So again, start at the knees and then work yourself further and further forward. If you are quite mobile, open the legs out wider, really reach out for the toes. Just find that easy. Lean forward, forearms on the floor. Stuff guys. Again, if you feel confident, you can ease yourself into the stretch a little bit further. Again, this should feel easier the second time round. This is going to be the first video in this series guys. There'll be a few more coming your way. Again, you can do this daily. I would highly recommend doing it daily, 10-15 minutes. That's all it takes. Just going to be holding this one a little longer, guys, and then we are done. Once the routine is complete, I highly recommend you just lying down, just having another minute to yourself, and just let what you've done just settle in. Don't go straight into heavy lifting or hard training. Give yourself a good few minutes and just appreciate the kind of feeling that you've got at the moment. We want you to be feeling that as often as possible. Guys, that is this routine over and done with again. Just have a minute to yourself, enjoy, lie down, sit cross-legged, and just appreciate the positions that you're in at the moment. Great work, guys. Appreciate you all taking the time to come join us. See you all in